I think there is no doubt that you have to separate the two roles. If nothing else, because what may have worked in Merdeka during Merdeka days 65 years ago, when the pressure of the job was much less, to today 65 years later, just the job pressure requires you to separate, if nothing else, because the Attorney General is as like a legal advisor. He advises the government, and the government is so large, so many ministries and whatever, and some serious matters the Attorney General himself has to advise. Because the Prime Minister requires advice, or the Home Minister, or the Finance Minister, the Attorney General has to do it. He can't get his officers to go. That itself is already very, very tough and time consuming. Then to combine it with the role of prosecutor, where you have to make the final decisions for large cases, it's just impossible. Humanly impossible, because at the end of the day you only got what, 24 hours 7 days a week. The job is just unmanageable. So from a practical point of view, you have to separate. It's just like asking the Director General of Health, so he's the health man, to expect him to go, and while he's the Director General, to expect him to go and do 5 operations and 5 surgeries in a hospital in a 1 week. Cannot. Not possible. You can, so there's a simple practical reason. But I think what people are not focusing on is whether you split up the job into 2 or 3 parts. Now it's 1, whether 2 or 3 parts, to make it more efficient, is very different from whether you get good decisions from 3 people who are doing it. Because at the end of the day, it is a combination of the job and the person who occupies it. So if you have 3 people occupying a position that is split into 3 ways, and there are 3 presidents or 3 heads, the 3 of them must be men of integrity, or women of integrity, of caliber, of honesty, and all that. So just separating the job, making it to 2 or 3, doesn't mean it becomes better. Which I think is what is underlying the public debate. The public and the politicians think, oh, just making it into 2 or 3, suddenly it becomes better. No. It depends who you appoint. You must appoint capable, honest people, regardless of race and religion and gender.